Hello NASCAR Nation and YouTube. This is my video game review for NASCAR 2005 Chase for the Cup. I'm Winner 33 Fan 1. I'm going to go straight to the drivers. Well, this was the first game with 4 or 5 series in it. You had production cars, Featherlight, trucks, Bush, and Cup. But we'll go with Cup. Obviously I'm going to race a Scott winner, but first I want to say the drivers. Ward Burton, Johnny Minchek, Rusty Wallace, Terry Labonte, Mark Martin, Dale Jr., Casey Kane, Scott Riggs, Ryan Newman, Michael Waltrip, Greg Biffle, Matt Kenseth, Bobby Labonte, Tony Stewart, Ricky Rudd, Scott Wimmer, Jeff Gordon, Brian Vickers, Travis Kloppel, Kevin Harvick, Johnny Sauter, Robbie Gordon, Ricky Craven, Paul Menard, Elliott Sadler, Sterling Marlin, Casey Mears, Jamie McMurray, Jeff Green, Kyle Petty, Jimmy Johnson, Derek Cope, Brennan Gaughan, Dale Jarrett, Kurt Busch, and Jeff Burton. I'll be racing as Derek Cope. And with the time I have, we're just going to race at Bristol. They had a bunch of drivers in here. I don't know why they didn't do it with earlier games. They're pretty good. They didn't include the the actual trophies in here. It's not as good as 04, but it's pretty close. This is the last game that they had the 32 car in, I think. Oh, wait a minute, no, because they had him in the next game. This is the last game Derek Cope would be in. Remember, he qualified 9th at Darlington. Well, that effort secured his spot in this game. This is probably the easiest Bristol track to drive at. Cars are a little less glossier and a little more racier. They have Paul Menard in the Cup Series and Busch Series for the first time. So, even though Paul never raced that car, in this car right here, he raced the blue one at Watkins Glen. As for the next one, 06. I'm probably not going to do a review for that one. My PS2 one is broken. If you want to find out more about that, you go to my site. As you can tell, you can easily pass on the apron and watch this. Woo! Look at that strange swipe. Before this, they'll have a prologue for the fight to the top thing, and I didn't do that. I said, screw that. You have no choice. If you're going to start a new game, you have to go through that, and I really don't like that, so. Basically, you're going through New York. This one had a lot more fantasy tracks in there, like Lakeshore Drive, which is basically Walmart Raceway, which is basically the Chicago street. Pretty interesting. The car drives really well in here. No matter what track you go to, this is probably the easiest driving game. So if you're going to start off with a NASCAR game, I suggest go with this one. It's a good starter game. I've been playing for years, but I can tell you that my friends who don't even like NASCAR play this game, and they know how to get around the tracks easy. So this team would be bought out by Germain Racing. The Arnold Motorsports team would be bought out by Germain Racing and would have their Truck Series driver Tom Bodine fill out the rest of the season for them. And then in 2005, they ran a full season, but then shut it down after that. I'm up to a second lead right now. Of course, this is a dash race, so there's only 20 laps in there. I'm on lap 18 of 20. And my car does not look that badly damaged as it does in the camera right now, so. These are all the camera views. McDerling celebrations are basically the same. Derek Cope has his own suit. And checkered flag. That's basically my review for NASCAR Chase for the Cup 2005. I know it's not as good as the other ones, but what the heck. Yeah, I wish I could do it longer than 10 minutes, but the time it takes to load it, I think I'm good where I am. Excuse me. I'll see you in NASCAR 07.